Okay, let's try this again. I'm Mad Knight Pash, and this is a speedrun of Tokyo 42 any% easy, and I'm going to explain as best I can as I go. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. So, Tokyo 42 is an assassination game where we've been framed for murder, and we have to prove our innocence by becoming an underworld assassin. Luckily for us, you know, that's not a moronic thing to do because everybody that we're going to be assassinating is on this magical pill called Nanomed that will bring them back to life. So it's not real murder. We've been framed for real murder, and we're trying to, enter the underground to figure out who framed us. So, okay. So here we are. We're running down. We're running from the cops. Just the little intro thing. There are several types of kind of cutscenes the game pulls. The first is going to be here in a second, where it just completely pulls you out of engine or out of control. You can't really do anything during it. There's just text, and you can skip it in some cases, or you have to click through it in others. So here we can just skip this text, mash it. As soon as we spawn, we teleport, because we know exactly where we're going. This is the second type of cutscene. We can actually control ourselves while this happens. And if we're lucky, I can get all the way to a place where there is where this cutscene will be happening, because it mostly just shifts the camera. Oh, there I am. Okay, so you can, if you look at the top of the screen, oh, it's zooming in too quickly. I missed it. I ran around and I tried to get to the cutscene. I just misplayed it a little bit. But that's just a fun thing. It doesn't actually do anything for the speedrun there. It's just funny. Got him. So we jump there to help the bullet not hit a little wall. Okay, slow on hitting that button there. We avoid clicking this text right away because it shifts the camera and makes that jumping a little bit harder. That's what most of the cutscenes are like in this game. It's just kind of a shift of the camera to show you where you're going to be going. And you can have complete control of your character while that happens. So if you know where you're going, you can just keep running to it or doing other things. The third type of cutscene is one where it shifts the camera, but it also locks you out of doing stuff, with one exception that I will show off for a good skip later that makes what was one of the hardest fights in the game in your first playthrough, and that I could cheese before, but it makes it just trivial and it's great. So I'll show it. We jump there a specific way to trigger this teleporter. It's quicker to just teleport up here than run up here. We teleport over here to where we are going to be killing a target with the sniper rifle we just bought. We're required to buy that. It's just very specific. We need to go here. It's just the camera. We shoot this guy. Very occasionally, a car can a flying car can fly in your way and block your bullet. That's just really annoying and happens. It's very rare though. It's just a funny thing. Okay, let's not break this mission this time. Okay, that was dumb of me. Okay, come on. Okay, oh, there we go. Got him. That was a little bit slow, but it should be fine. Now we just get some bunch of text we have to click through. We just, unfortunately, don't have a skip here. Okay, so we throw some grenades there, and we accept this mission. While the grenades are just going to blow up the target immediately, and we can just walk onto the place to finish it. No need to do anything there. This one, we teleport here. We shoot a bullet here. It triggers both these guys and some guys down here. We're supposed to kite these guys down here all the way down there to get these guys angry, but we only need to actually leave one of them alive, and as long as he is killed by those guys, it's good. It doesn't matter that he didn't make it to where he was supposed to go or anything. If you kill them all yourselves, it gives you a failed state of the mission. Here we're just running through this area, and we just want to avoid dying. It doesn't actually matter if we kill people. Okay. It doesn't matter if we get hit either. Okay, we have to pick up a sword that just spawned on the ground for us. We are required to kill this target up on top of this building with the sword. Otherwise, it would be really easy to just throw a grenade up and get him, but it fails. You fail the mission if you do that. So here we have to crouch to stop this guy from seeing us from that wall. Come up here, stab this guy, jump, crouch. This guy doesn't see us very fast, so if we just crouch behind the wall, he forgets about us. We kill him, jump off the building. This guy doesn't see us in time, and we teleport back to where the mission is finishing. So we get this, we immediately teleport up here. This is just a teleport heavy section, but we just click through a little bit of text, and then we just get in this car. Okay, there we go. So I'm 5 seconds slow on the first part, whatever. There's a bunch of time to save later. So it's just little things. RNG on where the enemies run, you know, stuff like that. So here, we're immediately gonna teleport again as soon as we get control. We go here, we shoot one bullet. That causes everybody up here to start shooting each other, because there's 2 different gangs of people. We run while they're shooting each other, we run up here and we get that, we trigger that teleporter. You have to trigger them, make them go. Okay. Okay, we have to kill those guys. We have to finish everybody off, so we do that really quick. You know, that was a pretty decent one in that they killed most of each other. Sometimes they end up just stopping shooting for whatever reason, and you have to kill everybody. In that case, I usually try to whip out the machine gun you get earlier, but otherwise I try to save the bullets, because you don't really need it. This is a mission I used to use a different glitch we had in this game. There's a glitch that allows you to teleport to places you're not supposed to be able to, and there's a teleporter on the top of this building. So what I used to do is we just not get the mission run right away, run all the way to the top of the building, trigger the teleporter, and then I would teleport back to where the beginning of the mission is supposed to be, and get the mission and do the glitch that would let me accept the mission while teleporting to the roof, which would make it so I could basically immediately kill the target without doing anything. However, I later figured out that if I just go at this quickly and efficiently and then do a little jump while throwing some grenades, it's actually quicker than doing that. So we ended up not using the glitch. It was faster to ignore it. Yeah. So normally the game would lock me out of teleporting. There's one up here. So this is my target up there. You just jump off here, throw some grenades, and those should hopefully kill him. Nobody saw us, which is kind of rare. Yep, there we go. Got him. And we're off. Okay, so we whip out our sniper rifle because that's what we need for the next mission. So yeah, often I get seen there, but the way I pull it off makes it so it's rare that I get hit more than once. And on easy mode, you have multiple hits. On normal mode, it's basically the same thing, except you have to wait a little bit longer because you will die in one hit from the enemies. Here we have to throw grenades in 2 places because there's a guy who comes and he will shoot us if we once we try to kill his target, because he's also been assigned to kill the target. So we just know where he will be though, and we put an end to him right away. So here now we finished the mission, but there is a bunch of talking that needs to happen. While that happens, we are going to run to here and get this teleporter pad, and then teleport to where the next mission is going to start. And that's because this mission basically is teleport down here, buy a suit, teleport up here, and then sneak past a bunch of guys. So the suit is like camouflage in the game. You use it here, and you can just run by these guys and they don't notice you're not their friend. You charge it on those things right there. And we're gonna just jump off here. While you're in certain areas, it won't let you teleport out. But if we jump off there, we can exit that little zone that it has and just teleport to finish the mission quicker. Okay, so now there's a little bit of chatting that's going to happen again. And we need to do some side missions to get some reputation. So we throw some grenades there because we're going to accept this mission. The guy immediately gets hit by a grenade. I missed that first one kind of. And then I just have to wait until it decides that, oh, hey, he's alive again. So we get this, completed the mission. There's text coming up, but if we just accept this mission, it will skip it. So we do that. So we don't need to click through that. We run up here, shoot this guy, and that's because this guy is very well suited to making it really easy to kill all of these guys that come up. this guy's being a little annoying. Yeah, so sometimes enemies like to hide. That's basically what RNG is in this game. So, yeah. Okay, so here we get this done. We have one more side mission we have to do from this terminal. They don't like to let you accept them right away, so I run near them and then run back and, you know, around, and it works out. Okay. So this mission, you're supposed to run up this thing. I jump up it, of course, because that's faster than running upstairs in this game. We're supposed to take our sniper rifle and shoot these targets. We're just going to jump off and shoot them with our machine gun. Because that combines not only, you know, getting there faster, but also, it involves killing them, but also getting down to the ground where we want to be. Okay, so that mission is literally just go talk to these people, now that you've gotten enough reputation. Now we do our shopping. We buy the shield, we buy a couple rifle ammo, as many grenades as we can buy. Except for what's the last one, we have 3,000 left. We buy the banana. Banana is the most important item in this speedrun because the banana lets us fly. When we have the shield and we throw the banana, for whatever reason, if we're in the air, it propels us further into the air. So this has been called the banana copter, a lot of things like that. When people first found it, they thought you needed the bushel of bananas. And the bushel of bananas, it costs more, but it sends bananas flying everywhere, and it looks really ridiculous. It's just a lot of fun. But we can do it with one banana. There's all sorts of like little tricks to doing banana flight, like the angle you throw your banana at matters. You don't want to just spam bananas. If a banana manages to land on your shield going the opposite way, you can actually get pushed down. It depends what you're aiming at, so I was always aiming at high things, if you notice there. If you aim at something low, it sometimes rockets you downward, because it changes essentially the aim of your shield, which direction your shield's going. I just alerted these guys, doesn't really matter. If I land on there, they don't see me, but they're not going to be able to even hit me here. So we do that. Okay, mission complete. So there's a way faster way to actually complete that mission that involves just rocking up in the air and throwing a grenade. So you use your bananas to fly you up in the air, and then you throw a grenade into the room, bounce off multiple walls, and kill both of them. But it's super RNG dependent because where those guys start and their pattern they walk is RNG. And you need them to both be standing next to each other for it to work. So I never try it because it would be like a auto reset 95% of the time partway through the run. So here we fly up into the air, we switch to a sniper rifle and our grenades, and then I'm going to have to wait till I fall down a little here. That's a little annoying. Okay, we throw grenades into here, and hopefully... Oh, I did that bad. So... Oh, dang it, I didn't even take out the target. Okay, that's bad. So what we do, is supposed to do, is we're supposed to take this and then throw these like this. I got too high, and what that did is made it so I missed the target. I didn't have the right angle. As it is, there, went back, I did it, I threw the grenades at the right angle, they go into that building, take out the target, nobody is the wiser. Oh, I didn't hit that thing. Not quite as slow as that says, but whatever. Okay, so we're going here. I'm purchasing a better machine gun. And this is because there's a whole bunch of missions coming up where I have to shoot a bunch of people. And the better machine guns, bullets fly quicker, it's more accurate, better rate of fire. It's just a better gun in every way. And it's right on the way, and it makes everything easier. And I have the exact right amount of money. So, that's the last bit of shopping we're going to do in the game, barring like an absolute disaster. But, you know, it's a speedrun. Absolute disasters shouldn't happen. We've mapped this out. But yeah, so one nice thing is if I do die on a mission, it resets you at your last checkpoint, which includes resetting your ammo, so you don't have to worry about running out of things to add. So here it's another mission. We're going to rocket ourselves up in the air. You're supposed to go through this huge mountain area and all this sneaking, but if we just fly up, we can get here, we switch to our machine gun, switch to our banana, or our grenades. We throw some grenades. While they're on their way, we teleport down here. And we're done with the mission. The grenades blow the guy up. We teleport over here now, because this is where our next mission is. And I'm going to show off the teleporter glitch that we used to use earlier in the game that is now only for this one. Well, partly. There's another teleporter glitch. This one's the easier one. We accept the mission and hit teleport. We cancel. We do the same thing again, and now the teleporter isn't locked. It basically like lags the game, I think, a little bit, and doesn't lock it quick enough. It's super easy to pull off. There's another teleport glitch we do later that's super hard to pull off, and it's just we could do it here, but when we have a very easy dependable strategy, you don't go for the frame perfect trick or something. So we just have to kill everybody on this roof, basically, is what's going on right now. They're trying to kill me too. Oh crap. And I need to kill this one last guy. Come on, man. So the issue here is RNG, he's just hiding. Okay, so that was slow, as you can see from the time there. Basically, the guys weren't really cooperating and coming to the right places. But yeah, it happens. One nice thing is I ended over here, on this side of the building, and that's nice because I have to go this way. And I just have to run, so... I don't click through this text right away because I'm actually in an area where there's a bunch of random enemies who will get angry at me. So I wait till I leave that. I can click through it now. And we're off. Okay, so we need to switch back to my bananas and shield. The next mission... Sorry, the next mission we're supposed to sneak through this, like, maze area. However, we can just jump on the roof using bananas and completely skip going through the maze. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, and I failed the jump. So basically, I count there because I have that about timed out. But if I do it right, I can have jumped up onto this building while the camera's not on me. It's just kind of hard to do because you really can't see what you're doing there. You're supposed to go through this place undetected, which is really easy if you just skip it. Yeah. We go here, we accept this next mission. Okay. I did a little bit of running there while camera was off screen, just because, you know, that's what you do in this game. This mission, I'll try my best to pull off the best strategy for it. We rocket ourselves up in the air. We need this guy over here. We need to kill him. So what we need to do here is kind of keep in the air until he decides he's going to find a point where he wants to stay still, which he is doing right here. And then we throw grenades, and we immediately teleport. So, basically, because... Oh, I did not want to do that. Oh, wait, I did. Well, whatever, it's fine. Okay. Basically, because the boxes they use to stop you from teleporting... I discovered also have a limited height. So I was high enough there where I was able to basically skip doing the skip. I was able to teleport out even though I shouldn't normally be able to because I was high enough in the air. It's equipped. So we're gonna now need to go through here and kill some people. This guy won't notice us. These guys will, so we use this suit to sneak in here. We save a tiny bit of energy. Basically, we can jump over that wall using bananas, but it's really easier just using the suit, and we have the energy. We run over here so these guys don't see us, because there are a lot of guys here, and if they start shooting, it could be a problem. What we're gonna do then, we just skip over here, and we shoot this guy. That's the target. That's our target. He's dead. It turns out this was all a trap. They were trying to get us here so they could assassinate, kill us. So there's a whole bunch of people waiting. We need to kill them. Oh, come on. Okay, there we go. Second round. we need to turn around and immediately kill that guy because he will hide if I don't do that. And by hide, I mean he will run a long way away. He will run behind the giant building by me. We throw grenades at this guy. Now we just... What? Why aren't you guys aggro? Okay, there we die on purpose because it saves your location. Because there are two guys who spawn back here, and they will also run and hide, and that is takes way longer than getting myself intentionally killed. This is one of the few places where the easy mode is slower than normal, because normal you die in one hit. So normal is just way more risky. Okay, come on, guy. Okay, he's dead. I'm gonna throw some grenades up really high. We do this to try to hit this thing if we can. So we have to kill this tank. Luckily, they give us a rocket launcher. And there's some teleporter things. Can't shoot right away or else you will get... Oh man, come on. Okay, that guy actually can be dangerous because because he has a rapid-fire machine gun. Here we have to kill these few guys here. And the reason we have to do this is, this is an area where there is a, oh, crap. Oh, that's actually fine. Okay. So that's an area where there's a teleporter. Oh, what? It's not fine. Oh, dang it, they respawned. Okay, that's really bad. So I lost some time. I thought that since I had cleared the area, it should have been fine, but it apparently didn't save me clearing that area. Okay, there we go. So we cleared that. I didn't mean to teleport down there. Now the mission I'm supposed to do is called Protocol 42. It kind of just involves me running a long way. Here we're going to do a different skip. Hey, first try. That would have been great if I'd not been down on time already. So, this is a different teleporter grip that basically I get on the mission site, I do everything I need to do to teleport, and I hit the accept mission button at the exact right time, right as I'm doing that, and it just completely, it teleports me and then accepts the mission, which is great because it lets me just skip that entire mission. And normally you're completely locked out of teleporting, and you can't do the other teleporters skip because it has that cutscene. You may have noticed that cutscene looked a little funky. It's because since I teleport, I am far enough away from where the cutscene would be occurring that the game decides it doesn't need to render the graphics of the ground anymore. So the ground doesn't appear. Here I am blowing up a factory, so I'm basically using my bananas to fly and skip all the enemies and placing some bombs. If you noticed, right back there, right when I got the mission, I ran backwards and I got a checkpoint. And the reason I do that is because while some missions in this game will reset your progress when you die, this one, for whatever reason, decided that it's going to save the placement of your bombs even if you die. So what I do then is I place all 3 bombs and then I kill myself because I will respawn. Oh, I fell too far. I will respawn exactly where I need to go for the end of the mission. So I go here, I do that, I whip out my rocket launcher, I blow up myself. I respawn back here, mission completed. Okay, so I mentioned earlier there's another way there's another type of cutscene. That's going to be this next one here. So I'm going to teleport over here to where the next mission is going to be accepted. I whip out this stuff. I have to walk through this text. I throw a grenade here. Throw a couple. Because that is where the enemy for this mission will spawn. He immediately gets hit. What's nice, though, is... So this cutscene, I can't move, I can't shoot. But for whatever reason, I can throw grenades. This guy takes 4 hits. He jumps around like crazy. He's immune for a certain amount of time and just spamming grenades because it's easy. So there we go. He's dead. He jumps around like crazy. He shoots tons of bullets. But if we do that, he stands still and lets us hit him. It lets us hit him with grenades. So yeah, that's the best way to do that. It's really funny. I actually discovered that one most everything else somebody had already discovered. I had figured out how to get the teleporter glitch to work for Protocol 42 and that thing, but yeah. So here we are playing as the guy who framed us, Wing, the guy we just killed. You jump down, you assassinate that guy, you come in here, you give an evil speech, you plant a bomb, and then we need to get out, which is really easy when you can fly. So we just go over here. We got a cat skin, but we never actually get the cat in this game, so, in this run, so there we go. So we're done with that, blowing up the building. We're on to the final mission. We have to go through this. For whatever reason on that one, the skip button doesn't work. Just through the text wherever I click. I don't know why it does that. Okay. So here we equip our, our machine gun again. Our de-equips our coat. I accidentally hit shift and stopped running. That's annoying. But yeah. So here we're jumping off. We have to go inside this cathedral. You can accept that mission slightly above its place in the air. Okay, so we need to basically kill a bunch of waves of enemies here. The difference with other wave missions is that if we die, it starts us from the beginning of the mission. So this is actually a really hard one right away. I've played it so many times that it's not that hard, and I know exactly, oh man, what's going to be coming where. So like, this is a turret that's going to emerge. I just throw a bunch of grenades now, really high angle, so that when it does emerge, it immediately gets hit by a bunch of grenades and dies. And because it's easy mode, I don't need to worry too much about taking a couple incidental hits. So we do this again, blow that thing up. That cloud can kill us. You can't kill it. I'm throwing over here because there's a tank that appears, and that is much harder to hit than this turret, because the turret stays still. So we throw a whole bunch at the tank, and we kill it, and then we get the turret, and we just sit here, and we shoot at Marie until final boss dies. So there we go. That's time 27:19. 42 seconds slow, but actually, before I set the current record yesterday, this would have been a new world record, so it's not bad. It's my second fastest time ever on this category, and on this game in general. So, yeah. So that is the speedrun with a explanation of basically what I'm doing there. My fastest time was, it's 26:37. There's about a minute of improvement in there if I didn't make the various mistakes I made during that run. Have a little better luck on some RNG. There were a couple places I messed up. I fell off and died on clearing the gang zone before Protocol 42. And that I needed to do because it won't let you teleport while you're in that area. And I need the teleport, be able to teleport to do the skip. So, yeah, and it ends up being faster to do that than even using bananas to fly over to the area where that mission ends. So, yeah, that's Tokyo 42. Thank you for watching.